Hello and welcome to the Quite Drafty Podcast. I'm Pex, and joining me this week, he's a muse. It's Jay.
I am an artiste.
Coming up with all sorts of creative juices, it's Ollie.
Hiya.
I was going to say
Thank
that
you.
was not good. That was not a good choice of introduction. I'm just going to say and Sef.
Sessinupa and Sef.
Just so that I don't have to come up with another one of those. Jesus
You
Christ.
better not steal my pick, Seth. Please.
I will reveal at this. Actually, no, I haven't even given it to Jay to introduce what we're doing this week. Jay, what are we doing?
We are being an artiste. And by that, I mean that we are doing an art draft. You have listened to us talk about sounds. You've listened to us talk about movies. We haven't done satisfying things to touch. I think that could be one for at some point. But we are going for another visual medium in the form of art. How does this work in an auditory podcast, you might ask? We will be describing what we have found, and then you guys can wonder whether or not we're crazy or not.
For the record, I am not suggesting anyone touch Ollie's creative juices.
Hey, come on. No. Spoiling my fun, Bex. Come on.
That is in fact reserved for Bellsprout, but anyway.
We're getting the Bellsprout
alone.
We of course do have to shuffle the draft order. I've got to be honest, there's only one thing I care about this week, and that's being before Seth.
I know which one you're going to pick, and I better be before you, otherwise my list is going down to smaller numbers.
So, how many times would we like to shuffle the board?
What's an arty number? 3? There's 3 prime colours.
Yeah.
I can do
6,
3.
including the secondary colours.
Yeah.
There we go. Shall we do 3 shuffles? Of course, we are starting in Jops order. Jay, Ollie, Pex, Sef. I'm going to hit the shuffle button. Going once. Oh, it didn't work. Let me try again. Going one. Oh, come on. Once. Pex, Ollie, Sef,
I don't
Jay.
trust it.
Twice. Pex, Jay, Ollie, Sef. 3 times.
Please.
Pex, Ollie, Jay, Sef.
Nice.
I was going to say there was a bit of difficulty with getting it started.
Yeah, I didn't know why
and
it was
Pex
not
was first
playing
in
ball.
all of those shuffles. It's a bit suspicious.
Are you saying that this isn't the website that he says it is, and it's in fact a custom-built website just for the purposes of putting himself first in the art draft?
You all know I lack the technical know-how to do that.
This would be a great
No,
point
it's a
for any of our
video.
listeners to go back and re-listen to our conspiracy theories episode.
There you go. Plugging historic episodes. So, I will be honest. I have a total of 8 available for the 6 picks today. So I'm going to be a little bit generous to the crew, which is if at any point you're in desperate need of a pick and you don't have one to hand, you can say a number from 1 to 8, and if it's still available, I will give you that as a potential pick. So I'm being nice, I'm being charitable today. But I am going to be starting off with number 2 on my list, which I'm going to be sending to the WhatsApp. Let me just get this up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stop working.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Please hold.
Yep, please hold. Come on. Do.
As you're doing this, what, pray tell, is the name of this piece?
That's actually something I'm hoping you'll be able to work out. So in the WhatsApp, my picture has just emerged.
I know this one!
I love you said your drawing of it. That's phenomenal.
This is the most beautiful drawing
is-
I've ever seen in my life.
That is the most beautiful representation of A Wanderer Above Sea of Fog by Caspar David Friedrich.
Okay, it would be that if I were actually drafting that painting, but no, I am drafting my own version, just so that I can put the title on the board, which is Wanderer on a Sea of Fuck You.
Beautiful.
I cannot wait to see the rest of your let's say, inspired.
Yeah. For all our lovely listeners, we will be posting this somewhere online, which Pex will probably let y'all know as you want to. But just before you go and see that, just imagine the wibbliest gentleman with very short hair, holding a very like strangely placed stick behind his back.
Would you like to, with the medium of audio, describe what you have presented us with here? Pex?
I mean, I think this the image is quite clear. You have a man stood on some rocks. He has been wandering. There is, mountains and shit in front of him. That's where he'd be. That's what he'd be doing.
Mountains and shit, the technical term.
Yeah, mountains
Good.
and shit.
Yeah.
That's, the work.
Yeah.
And to Ollie's point, yes, we will put, images from today's podcast up on the socials. And also, I'm actually going to bother putting all of these into the video to go along with the podcast this time. So if you do want to watch along and see our incredible artworks that we have selected, please do feel free to, dig out the video.
Find the YouTube.
Look at you doing all the work.
I know. I do everything around here.
So I'm not familiar with this particular piece of artwork, so I'm just going to give my own thoughts on this for a second. So for anyone who's curious, it looks like this has been made by some sort of blue biro pen, a slightly thicker biro pen. The rocks are very much done through kind of like a scratch line art. It's quite artistically done. The mountains or the mist looks slightly like pubes. And in addition, the mountains have a slight breast look to them. And it's all done with very kind of minimalist line drawn sort of, when you're sort of like scratching the lines on and it's all built up from that. So for any of our listeners that are not going to go see what this looks like, I hope I've given you a wonderful mental image there.
I will, just for your reference, folks, I'll pop the OG in the WhatsApp because I feel like I can no longer draft it.
It is such a gorgeous.
It was going to be my first draft pick.
The
but
original.
Now I've seen something just so much more beautiful. I'm not sure I can really stand by the original anymore.
You know what? I'm feeling slightly inspired, so I'm going to go grab a whiteboard.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest that perhaps if we ever set up a store, the first thing that should go on it is that picture.
I do want it known that it's not that hard to make a T-shirt on like Canva from an image that you have.
That is true.
This is something I have done before. You may find one headed your way at some point. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Incredible.
Oh, I love that this is going to be the first shitty piece of Quite Drafty merch.
I'm just going to grab a whiteboard, but the stuff I've left on it won't rub off.
Oh dear. Oh well.
Heartbreak.
Well, anyway, with that wonderful first addition to the board, Ollie, what's your first round pick?
My first round pick is a piece of sculptural art called Fountain by a guy named Marcel Duchamp, and it is a urinal. It is a pre-made urinal. He was basically part of this board of independent artists, and he sent it in under a pseudonym and paid the fee and everything, and basically they couldn't really say no to it because he'd paid the fee. He basically did a little thing being there like, it definitely is art, fucking tell me different. And anyway, in this gallery where they displayed it, they basically hid it behind a partition because the other people on the board were like, we can't let people see this. And so he was there like, well, this is fucking, you're sequestering art so that people can't see it because you've decided that you don't see any value in it. Anyway, he was one of the many people, and this specific piece is one of the pieces that was thought to start the Dada art movement, which was a whole big thing. It's all very like the anti-pretension of art. It's brilliant. But yes, Fountain, I will send a picture that I have drawn of this urinal into the group chat. This is the best of all of my photos. And he signed it. He signed it in the corner with R. Mutt 1917 because the pseudonym that he put it under was somebody, I think Richard Mutt. But yeah, it's a fucking fantastic piece of art because it's just like, you say anything is art, right? Cool. Here's a urinal. I've paid the fee. I've done the fucking bullshitting around it. You have to accept it. And they did have to accept it. It's beautiful.
This is I will see how many end up being drafted, but this is one that I've actually seen in person.
Oh, hell yeah.
I have seen this particular urinal. It, in fact, is a urinal.
Sure is. It sure is. It's in the tape, isn't it?
Sure is. Yeah. It's in the tape button. Yeah.
I think, is it the one that's like behind yellow plexiglass now?
Don't know if it was yellow plexiglass, but
it wasn't yellow originally.
Just from the people, giving their respect and pissing on it.
I was just thinking to the thing we were talking about pre-show about what the interpretation was of putting these things on fridges. I can't tell whether I'd want this on my fridge, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you could put it on your fridge. You could, in fact, hang this on your fridge, and therefore it's fridge art.
Yeah.
I think we've all gotten very confused as to the nature of what we meant by that.
Yeah.
My interpretation just was that there has to be some sort of flat image. But some of you guys have taken it to mean you had to draw your own. I have not done that. And I feel a bit left out, honestly.
That's okay. You can do it. You can do it in post. I believe in you.
Well,
you can do it. In fact, right now. Do it now as we talk.
Let me just get out.
Okay, whilst Seth is off frantically doodling, Jay, your first round pick.
Well, since everybody's gone for hand-drawn stuff, I am going to submit the following image, which I'm happy to describe. I'm going to call this an ode to TikTok art trends, because that's exactly what this was. This was a TikTok art trend that I guess you could say I painted it back in 2023, I want to say. It was around Halloween spooky time. And the idea behind this TikTok art trend was you'd go out to your local thrift store, buy a cheap painting, and then paint over it and make it spooky. So this would have originally been a painting of 4 fishermen untangling some fishing nets in front of a boat. It's now 4 ghosts looking kind of bored in front of 2 pumpkins. The boat is now green, and all of the seagulls have been turned to bats.
I love it.
It
I
is
remember
very
doing
cool.
this
That's
exact
pretty cool.
same thing as well.
Like, yours looks like actual art, which...
Selling it at all major stores if anyone wants to buy it. I don't know, like... famous artists.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
Great. It's great.
That is superb work.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Problem is that I feel like I can't take the piss out of it, which is...
It's actually too good for us to joke about.
Yeah. You've done
Curse
marginally
you.
too well.
You know what?
I'm
The one thing I
enjoying
will
the
say,
shadows. They're very well done.
it didn't end up on the fridge. I will say this: it ended up in a frame on the wall of my nan's spare bedroom.
Oh, hell yeah! That's even better.
So are we disallowing this because it's too good for the fridge?
I mean, it's actually on the floor at the moment. Last time I checked, so I'm going to go and put it on her fridge and send a picture in to you guys, just so that we can prove it has been on a fridge.
Okay. Right.
Fabulous.
Seth, round out the first round for us.
Well, I appear to have taken a rather boring approach by just picking pieces of art that I like. I was gonna draft the Wanderer Above Sea of Fog for my first round pick because I thought that maybe Pex would try and swipe it out from under me because he knows me that well, and he kind of has. So I'm gonna go with a different piece of art by Caspar David Friedrich. I'm gonna go with A Monk at Sea. I relate to this little monk, okay? He's tiny. He's in what could be described as a somewhat bland landscape. Just staring out of the sea. It's a big wash of kind of greys and blues and greens. And he's just solitary, staring out, facing away from the viewer. And I just resonate with it.
That is lovely. Top tier. Very vibey.
Sorry,
very,
that's
very
not very
cool.
funny. I just like it.
No,
Understandable.
I think
Yeah.
it's good.
Plus, would be an easy one to draw.
It would be a good one to draw. Hell
You
yeah.
just need like a few lines, some shading, a little stick man in the middle. Boom, done.
I can imagine
like
that
it.
like in a really like gorgeous like golden frame, just like
It's not
beautiful
exactly
vibes.
the same vibe, but this was the wallpaper on my PC for about like 5 years.
Oh
So
hell yeah.
I would see it quite a lot. I like it.
Mm.
It's just it's relaxing but slightly ominous at the same time. That's the vibe I tend to go for.
I have a really good piece of art that I need to send to you if you like relaxing but slightly ominous. I will see if I can find it and put it on. It isn't actually on my list, but it will be in special mentions.
Okay, noted. And I guess because we snake draft here, we draft
We do.
somewhat
That's
like
true.
a snake. I have a second piece to share with you all. This is A Shrinking World by Jacob Van Loon. I came across this artist, Jacob Van Loon, because he did the album art for an album by Explosions in the Sky, which I really liked. This doesn't look at all like that, but I love this piece so much that I ended up with one of the prints, one of the original, like, what do you call it when they press it on with, because it's a lino cut.
Lino cut, lino printing.
Yeah, so I've got one of the original ones of those, and I have it framed nice. And again, I just staring out into the sea, facing away from the. I'm starting to realize I've accidentally given my draft a bit of a theme so far. I believe it's called the Ruken figure, where the person is staring away, so you can't see their face. You don't know what they're thinking based on their face. You can kind of put yourself in their shoes, maybe. It's all black and white, and I did try actually to recreate this one in pixel art. I'll see if I can find that before the end of the pod, but try to do it all in just black and white pixels. It was quite a challenge.
I do want to see that. That sounds really good. This is another really gorgeous piece of art. Just excellent vibes. And yeah, I love lino cut stuff. It looks so good every damn time.
That does look very, very cool.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of an artist I saw recently. I went to Dublin for a wedding, and there's a place called the Jam Art Cafe, I want to say is the name of the shop. It's got some really nice artists with some really nice bits of work, and all of it, I think a lot of them are local Irish artists as well. And yeah, there's one that does a very similar style, but with like lighthouses and stuff like that, which is cool.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, it took me a lot less time to find it than I thought. But give me 2 seconds. I will.
Excellent.
Go to support
Show
local
us the
artists.
good.
They're cool
To do
people.
so far. Is it finished? Maybe not. It was getting there.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's
Ooh.
amazing.
That is very cool.
Nice.
You've done a really fucking good job of that.
I did spend
Yeah.
quite a long time on it. I think it could do with some more work, but there comes a point where you say, it's not done, but it's done enough for me.
It's done enough.
I've done enough. I've butchered this enough, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
with us
that's
having
awesome.
done enough on this pick, Jay.
If anybody has heard some slight shuffling noises during the last minute or so, I've been frantically collecting art supplies to try and continue to contribute to the quite drafty interpretations of various arts. And with that, it is my pleasure to have very narrowly just finished the following submission to our podcast today.
Piece of rice?
So, for our
Wrong
listeners,
egg?
what I have done is I have drawn an oval that is entirely black. There has been some frantic Sharpie shading, which I'm really hoping hasn't made it through the paper onto my table. 'Cause that would be embarrassing. Who does that? I'm getting the
possibly
best
know.
glare from Pex right now. What this actually is, based on a screenshot that I took, this is Anish Kapoor's controversial Vanta Black. We can't have an art pod without talking about Anish Kapoor, because his drama in the art world is legendary and quite frankly hilarious. If you've not heard
So
about him, please
entertaining.
don't go look it up. He invented the darkest black paint in the world, to the point that it wants to be used in science and all these other cool things. And the very first thing he did was copyright it so that he could be the only person in the world who can use the color. Because, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I actually need to make a correction to that. He did not
Please do.
invent the color. Scientists invented the way to make Vanta Black, which is like, it's not a regular paint. It's like a chemical. It's like a process of like spraying and this and that and the other, and use like carbon nanotubules or something. It's really interesting. But he basically bought for a stupid amount of money the right to use it with the exclusive right to use it in art. So he didn't even invent the process. He purchased the rights to use the process as art. So no one else in the world is allowed to use it for art. People can use it for science and whatever. But like he didn't even invent it. He just paid for it. And I'm so mad about
Somehow, Jay has managed to pick capitalism.
Capitalism, the art piece.
I would like to add a little bit of some of the surrounding pettiness and drama around it, because I love it. There's a guy called Stuart Semple who was not a big fan of this, understandably. So much so that he did in fact end up inventing his own black paint, which is incredibly dark.
And is
he's
actually a
done
paint.
a few different versions. It is a paint. You can buy it. It's really cool. But he also created the pinkest pink. And when you go to buy it from their website, it says this is available to buy for everyone except for Anish Kapoor.
You know what? It's kind of ironic, actually, is me trying to draw something that I can never legally own nor actually paint onto the piece of paper in front of me. Thanks, Anish.
In itself, that is art. Representing, the impossible. If it was too good, then he'd come and get you personally.
It's a performance piece, Jane.
Exactly.
It's my ode to being mad at Anish Kapoor.
Just don't fall off it.
All the world's a stage, and Ollie is the next picker.
Let's go! Okay, my next pick is called Woman in a Tub, which is a Degas, who is a fantastic artist who I like very much. It was one of a series of pastel pieces of this woman in a tub, bathing and cleaning the tub, and loads of people. She's got red hair, which in the kind of art thing, there was like people were there like, ooh, is she a prostitute? Like, what's happening? And Degas was basically like, no, she's just bathing like a normal human being, and we're all being the perverts watching her through essentially a keyhole. She doesn't know she's being watched. Like, we're the perverts here. That's the point. Come on, man. Don't be a weirdo about it. Come on.
Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Noted.
Because at the time that it was, like, lots of people viewing the art were men criticising the this and that and the other. So he was just there like, I'm just going to do these lovely pieces. Anyway, you may or may not have noticed somewhat of a theme in my two picks so far. They're not many, but they are both bathroom related, as I am building my worst bathroom.
Urinal on the floor in the middle of the room.
So one urinal. So the tub isn't like a nice copper bathtub. It's literally like a dish on the floor. It's very narrow. Like, you can't lie down in this thing. You have to like get water in a sponge from, or like a rag from it, and then like stand up and wipe yourself off.
It looks a bit like
I've got
kid's paddling pool that you might put out in the garden.
Very kids paddling pool-esque. But yes, and I just enjoy Degas because it's lovely work. It's lots of oil pastel stuff, lots of lovely smudgy colours. It's a good time.
It's cool. But I can't look at it without being called a pervert, so I'm just going to close that.
But no, I just thought it really funny. People there just like, ooh, what's the meaning? Is this because she's like got red hair and therefore a prostitute? And he was like, no, she's just a woman. What the hell is wrong with you people? And I like that.
I like the purple.
What do you mean, meaning? What do you think this is? Art? Oh.
Yeah, he did quite a lot of stuff like that, of like just doing really beautiful art of regular women, and people being there like, oh, drama, they're prostitutes and whores and such, and him just being like, what the fuck? No. What are you talking about? Like, one of his most famous one is a statue of a dancer, of a ballerina who is 14 years old, and people were there like, ooh, the sexual implications, and he was like, no, that's a child.
Dance.
What the fuck?
People
She's
dance.
a ballerina. But yeah, that one's one of his most famous ones. But yeah,
Okay.
very entertaining.
And to close out the second round, I have already told you I've drafted number 2 from my board of 1 to 8. Could you pick a number for me, please, Jay?
Let's go with number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Well, I'm going to send number 3. I think this one is one that you'll probably be able to tell what it is. You might be going, what the fuck? But you'll probably be able to tell what it is.
Fantastic.
There you go. That is my second round pick.
What has happened to their poor face?
Did you by any chance do these in the same sitting? Because I noticed the same blue pen.
This may have happened.
Mangled the face of the beautiful, beautiful, what's it called? Sphinx statue featured near the Great Pyramids in Egypt.
Actually, I would like to point out that
Are they
time
there?
has mangled the beautiful face of the Sphinx
You know what?
near the pyramids in Egypt.
You are correct.
And I have tried to draw as accurate a representation as possible of what it currently looks like. So, of course, you're probably wondering at this point, what is the title of my illustrious and wonderful artwork? It's He Sphinx, This Is Art.
Oh, incredible.
That's cool.
So it's not, in fact, the Sphinx from from Giza. It is the recreation of fuck Pex. Sorry.
The recreation of.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
the beautiful
wonderful.
recreation of Pex. I did actually also say your name earlier as well. You might have to.
Yeah,
find that.
I'm
When
going
you
to have to
say
do a
a
lot of cuts.
beautiful recreation of Pex, presumably mean that he did it rather than this is Pex, because I feel like it's missing some of his trademark features.
Yeah, and you know,
Like
I mean, it
legs.
is trademarked that my face has been broken into multiple pieces.
Oh yeah, that bit's accurate.
Yeah.
I wasn't
No,
complaining
that-
about that.
Mangled by time, yes.
Haven't we all?
Mangled by Time, the name of my autobiography.
I think I'd read that. That would be funny.
It's like a Wrinkle in Time, just with more existential crisis.
Yeah.
Right, my third round pick. We have the number 2 and 3 off the board. Seth, what would you like next?
Oh, let's go 7. Lucky number 7.
Okay, number 7 it is.
Ooh. I like this. No. Oh, actually, I do know which one this is.
Is this the Angel of the North?
Actually, I think you'll find this is the Angel of the Norfolk.
Why
Fabulous.
Norfolk?
Why
not?
not Norfolk, Jay?
I don't know. It's Norfolk.
So rude. I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying the detail on the legs with the knees and the like fucking what's it called, the calves and the booty. Got some solid detail in here.
Yeah, I gave this angel some junk in the trunk.
I would also find this one and the original very entertaining, of just like somebody has mangled a windmill to make this. And like, yeah, sure, go on.
No, it
It's a
is
good
true
time.
that when I was making this, I mangled a windmill.
That poor windmill. What did it ever do to you, Pex? Honestly.
Hey, all I can say is it was mangled by time.
And is that what you're calling yourself now? Time? Really?
I am the time mangler.
It's my turn to continue building my worst ever bathroom. So my next the next piece of my worst ever bathroom is going to be, of course, you need a mirror. Because, so we've got the, you can wash yourself, you can go to the toilet, not very well, because there's no, bit that you can do a poo in, but you can go for a wee, it's good enough. So what we need next is some way to look at yourself. So I'm choosing a piece which the English translation of the name is Not to be Reproduced by René Magritte, who is the guy who did Ceci n'est pas un pipe, which is the one which is like, it's not a pipe, it's a representation of a pipe. And let me just pop my recreation of it in the group chat. It is a guy looking into a mirror, which is, instead of showing the front of his face as a mirror usually would, it only shows the back of his head. So, otherwise known as the most useless mirror in existence, unless you really specifically want to be able to look at the back of your head.
It'd be very good for a haircut.
It would be fantastic for a haircut, but generally when I go to the toilet, or like to the bathroom, I don't want to look at the back of my head. I want to look at the front of my face. Please and thank you. Show me the beauty.
I don't care what people see of me from the front. I just want to know that, it's going to be great when they're checking me out from behind. Because, I already know that my face has been mangled by time, so got to get the hair right.
That's true. So maybe this is a semi-functional bathroom.
Yeah.
Where, it's got some uses, but it's got to be in pretty specific situations. But yeah,
Jay.
Another artist whose art beautiful.
We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
That game is somewhat a little bit like Pictionary in that I've had, since I last spoke, to try and very frantically recreate yet another famous piece of art. I'm not unhappy with how far I've gotten with this. So the question is, does anyone recognize the follow hastily pen biro scratched piece of art?
Oh yeah, I know what that is. That's the wave over Nagasaki ? I can't remember what it's called. The Great Wave.
Wave of.
It is called the Great Wave of Kanagawa.
Okay, I got it completely wrong. My bad, y'all.
Kanagawa. Yeah, I really like this bit of art. For anyone who knows me, I'm somewhat obsessed with the idea of going to Japan one day. And I know that this is like the painting that you see in Waterstones on bookmarks, on pins, on... It's just everywhere. But it's nice. It's a good painting, and I love it. And one day I will go to Japan, and it'll be amazing.
Do you want to know a fun fact about this piece of art?
Was it bought by the artist?
Formerly known as Prince? No, unfortunately not.
Shame.
It was one of the earliest examples and the earliest, most popular example of woodblock art. So mass-produced art. Hokusai, the artist, and his kind of team made these woodblock art prints, and this one became incredibly, incredibly famous. And he's also, I think, the guy who basically invented manga. I'm pretty sure. But
nice.
yeah, so it was a woodblock piece, so you could get loads of people could get original, similar to a lino cut thing of. It was reproducible, which was very unusual for art at the time, so made it a lot more accessible, which is fucking cool as hell.
For our viewers, I managed to just about get the silhouette of the wave. There's a hastily drawn Fuji in the background, I think it's Fuji anyway, and two almost boats with some, I don't know, sushi rolls on the back of the boat. So I shall call my rendition Almost a Wave.
Oh yeah.
That was such a long, awkward silence.
That was a mic drop and a half of a moment.
Favorite thing to do.
I'm leaving that in.
Pex's favourite thing in the world. Come on.
Sef, we're going to wave you in now, please.
Oh,
Please,
okay.
Sef.
Okay, right. Oh, God, artwork. Okay, right. I thought that for my third pick, I would try and get away from facing away from the viewer and to try and find a piece where they face the viewer. And I thought I would pick something from my favourite video game ever, Final Fantasy IX, by the artist Yoshitaka Amano. And I thought it was about time for a return of a certain image. And so I have decided to pick this, specifically the codpiece.
It's him again.
Ooh. Is this watercolor?
I believe so, yes. So Yoshiko Romano
that's nice.
did the artwork for pretty much all the Final Fantasy games in the initial concept art stages. Did the character design early on, but later on didn't. But he's got a very distinct style with this weird blend of I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of this soft wash watercolor, but it's got lots of fine details of like golds and I don't know. Usually very dramatic. But I just thought it was about time that the codpiece came back.
We haven't
kind of
considered
looks like
codpieces in too long.
Codpiece. Like, there's a lot of bare thigh and midriff going on here. Like, it's just codpiece and then fabric above and below.
Yes.
I mean, the alternate one that I was thinking, which is just nice, was this one. But the codpiece, guys, there's no codpiece for the second one.
Yeah, I think we're all on board with the codpiece. I think you're safe there.
The second one is a very beautiful, like, scenic, like trees and leaves and like little woodland animals and people lying dramatically in the leaves. But no, the first one with mucho codpieces, definitely.
All I'm going to say is, of all the ones that I'm going to pick today, the one that I most want to see Pex's rendition of is the codpiece.
Oh yeah, please.
Mangled by time, ideally.
You know what, though? I do want to say I do love watercolor as a medium, and have actually been experimenting with watercolor myself recently. I don't know if I showed any of you the Jax from the Digital Circus drawing that I did.
Yeah, you did. It was excellent.
Yeah.
And as Jay correctly noted, I have been experimenting with Sharpie recently.
Oh yeah, I meant to be doing another one. We snake draft here. That's how we do.
I'm jumping the queue.
Right. Okay. Let's get another nice piece of art in. Not that the other ones haven't been nice. They've been lovely. Let's go with some Turner. I feel like Pex could do an excellent rendition of this one. This one is called Light and Color. Wait, hold on. I wrote it all down because it's really long. Hold on. Light and Color, Goethe's Theory, the morning after the deluge, Moses writing the book of Genesis.
Good lord.
Apparently he's in there. You can kind of see him in the middle,
There's someone
faded
in the background.
There's
He
a
just looks like
staff.
he's holding a pen as well.
He's writing something down. I just really love how Turner uses color, particularly like the yellows and the reds, and it all swells together in this really abstract and beautiful way. And I also feel like you could have fun trying to recreate it with just whatever colors you've got on hand.
In my case, blue Sharpie.
I would particularly like to see your blue Sharpie rendition.
Please, that would be so
It kind of
good.
reminds me a little bit of a cross between like a nebula in space, but a little bit also like, have you seen the artist's renditions of Gandalf in his like white orb when he's holding the staff lit up? It kind of gives me a little bit of ode to that.
You're saying that Moses gives you Gandalf vibes. Am I correct?
Is it that far off? They both walk around with a stick. They both perform magic.
I really like that part in the Bible where Moses says, "You shall not pass."
I mean,
guess he kind of does
okay.
for the
I was about to say, hear me out. He does do that. Because he turns around and goes to the Romans, following them, and goes, no! And they get stuck in the mud and drown.
Yeah.
It's very dramatic.
Yeah, everyone just knows Lord of the Rings is the retelling of the story of Moses.
Yeah, of course.
Oh gosh, what did I want to pick for this one? I've gone all in a wibbly wobbly order. I'm going to throw this one in. I went to the Tate a little while ago, and something that I always joke about when talking about art is how many galleries I've been to where it's something that you would also potentially see in like a primary school. It's like a square or just some wavy lines, but it's not something that, like, compared to watercolors or oil paints or where you see these very intricate, very detailed pieces of art that have taken hours to create, and then you see something that looks very simple and minimalist, and you sort of think, oh, I could do that. So I was having this exact rant walking through the Tate, And then I came across Untitled Bacchus by Cy Twombly, I think is how you pronounce that. And I was like, oh yeah, these sort of basic ones, I don't really get them. And then I stood in front of this piece of artwork, and it sounds very poncy and pretentious, but this made me feel things. It's an artwork that was created uniquely. He put the paintbrush at the end of a very long stick, and it's all done in red paint, and it's just these very long swooping arcs of paint that because it was all done at the end of this long stick, he let the paint run down the canvas. And these canvases are huge. They're something close to like 10-12 feet by 20 feet or something like that. Massive canvases in the Tate. And the whole idea is it's supposed to sort of signify chaos and the things that would be associated with a Bacchanal and the revel and the being drunk and all this other things. And you kind of look at the chaotic style of the lines, and yeah, it's literally some guy with a paintbrush at the end of a stick going woo. But yeah, I don't know, it's I guess even though art can sometimes not have to be something as complicated as Seth's previous pick, but the fact that somebody has taken the time to come up with that idea and do something like that to evoke feeling is, I don't know, I think it's quite profound, and that's probably as art farty as I'm going to get in today's pod.
Quick, someone make a poop joke.
Yeah, do you never say that, arty farty? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever described it as art farty before, though.
That's a very different method for making a painting.
God.
It's a very
Imagine like an
way of making a
airbrush, if you will.
Oh,
I'm going to stick with my Sharpies.
Yeah.
Probably
Stay
for the
safe.
best. We
Ollie,
need a
get us out of this,
well-ventilated
please.
area.
Ollie, save us,
Please.
Ollie.
Okay, so going to a bathroom. You often, when I go to the bathroom, it's like middle of the night, so that
the bathroom as well.
I will save you from nothing. I'm going to the bathroom to get myself a nice cold, crisp glass of water. So my next piece is An Oak Tree by Michael Craig Martin, which is a glass of water sat upon a glass shelf, but it's not a glass of water sat upon a glass shelf. It simply looks like a glass of water sat upon a glass shelf. It is in fact an oak tree. By the transubstantiative nature of the art experience, there is so much like back and forth about this piece of art, and it's my favorite thing to read up about ever because people are so mad about it.
Do you have a nice reference of this oak tree for us?
I will send you the oak tree. I can send you my recreation of the oak tree, and then I will actually send you the oak tree. Tree.
That does look like an oak tree, right enough.
I know. It looks super duper like an oak tree, and yeah, basically it's like by the belief that people have in it, and I have in it being an oak tree, it is therefore an oak tree. Anyway, people have taken the absolute piss out of this in some very entertaining ways. Like one guy, I do not remember who, was basically there like, look, that's all very well and good, but like if you went to your lumber importer and ordered 3 like planks of wood and they brought you a bucket of water, you'd be mad about it. Like it's not what are you on about? Anyway, it's just very entertaining to me. And I can very genuinely not decide whether Michael Craig Martin is doing this as a like, look at this bullshit, in the same way that the guy who made Fountain, which is the urinal, did. I don't know if he's being real serious about this, and it makes me so happy. And also angry at the same time. But it makes me feel lots of things, and that is the point of art, so, it's pretty good.
But is it half full or is it half empty?
It simply is an oak tree. It can't be half full or half empty simply because it is not, in fact, a glass of water. It is, in fact.
At the end of the day, what is an oak tree?
Actually, I'd like to give my own interpretation. I think this is a bucket.
In fact,
See, like You're calling it an oak tree, but it does kind of have some beachy elements. Maybe
Yeah.
a sycamore.
Mayhaps.
Did you taste the water? Is that where you're getting hints of beach?
Somebody
I'm
has
getting
dipped
hints of
some-
sandal.
Real thing here, though. So you get all these art thefts. What would constitute an art theft here? Do you have to drink the water? Are we taking the glass? What? How does one thief this oak tree?
What if somebody
Drinking
took a
it.
little oak tree sapling and just...
Ooh, popped
I
it,
don't know
popped
why
it in the glass.
Drinking it tickled me so much.
Oh, okay. Group suggestion. Can we go on a trip to visit this piece of art, and can we all make an estimate of how many straws we'd have to connect together to actually insert a straw into the glass and drink?
Can we visit a McDonald's just before we come here, take all of their paper straws and just start assembling them in the room?
Oh, that
I'm
would be
so up for
good.
that. That would be very funny. Please note that it is 253 centimeters above the ground, so we're going to need quite a lot of straws.
I would love
I'm
to
We could do
so
see
up for this.
Pex in like a trench coat in this museum, and he just slowly pulls out one little straw at a time and connects them together, and is holding it up to just like measure as if it's long enough yet, and just add another one, holding it up again.
It's always got to be me, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
hear me out. One other idea. You get one of those, like the dinosaur heads on a stick that you, when you squeeze the thing, it opens the mouth. But in the mouth of the dinosaur, you just have a tiny little umbrella stick, like what you put in a cocktail, and then just extend the warm it up and just add it to the art.
Yes, make it a cocktail. That would be so good.
Would the value
Oh.
of the art go up, I wonder, if by adding and changing the art?
That's always the question, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, do you want some examples of that? Because I fucking love this shit, and it makes me really happy.
We'll save
Like-
it for the honourables.
Yeah, okay, I'll save
Right.
it.
My fourth round pick. The numbers we have taken so far are 2, 3, and 7. Ollie, what number do you want from me next?
Ooh, give me a nice crisp 5, please.
Okay. A nice crisp 5 incoming.
5 is just a good number.
5 is... I don't think good is the word I would use.
Uh-oh.
Five is alive.
I dread to think of what we're about to be sent, given Pex's reaction to this. Yes! Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm so ready to give this very large Jesus a hug.
Oh, my goodness. So it's the Angel of the South, no? Angel of the Southampton, is that?
It is very south, to be fair. From the Angel of the Norfolk, we have gone quite far south.
I'm loving these. You have understood the assignment.
Beautiful. The
so
texture,
yes.
incredible.
This one is called the Christo Christ.
Excellent. I mean,
I'm
there's
really appreciating
the
your shading
shadows.
work here.
Yeah.
The shadows on Jeebus it's nice. We can tell which way the sun's facing.
Yeah,
I was right. This is a crisp, refreshing.
I think this is genuinely
art.
one of the ones that took me the longest to do. And for that to be the outcome is a worry.
I'd love to see a time lapse of you drawing these.
That would be really interesting, actually. Please, can we do that?
I'm afraid I didn't film whilst I was doing them. I should have thought to. But I even have a desk cam I could use. I just didn't think to.
Ah, dang. Missed a trick. Next time we can do this.
So we are on to my 5th round pick. What number would we like? Sef.
Have we had 8 yet?
We have not had 8, but 8 has just been substituted.
Oh, have we had number 1 yet?
We've not had number 1?
Wow, he's got to be number 1 for a reason. So
Okay. There is a reason why this is number 1. I drew it first.
good reason.
So,
As good as reason as any.
Elegance.
I can only think of the Lazy Town song. It's going through my head so loud. Please. Save me.
Let it go. Let it just.
So yes, this one is number 1.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Oh wow, she's beautiful. Oh, there's
so I would just like
men.
you to start by telling me which one of them looks the most like they should look.
I was wondering if they were all supposed to look somewhat like us. I mean,
I was thinking that as well. I'm like, am I the bald one? I could be the bald one.
I did wonder if you were going for us.
No, this is not us.
Hard no. Absolutely not. I mean, it's Mount Rush somebody. Couldn't tell you who, though. Not in real life either, to be fair.
So I have aptly named this piece Mount Rushed Draw.
That to get out quickly, huh?
But yeah, I thought as soon as I'd drawn this, I realised I just had to draw all of them because I came up with the name and was like, okay, I need to come up with more names.
You've committed, now you have to follow through. Oh
Yep.
no.
What gets me, Pex, is that like I know we're joking about them, and you're like, oh, I drew them really quickly, but they're actually quite good. They're,
I am enjoying
in a
them
very
very
specific
much.
way. Like they're quite enjoyable. Like they're really good. I'm enjoying
They
it.
make me
Is
feel
this-
things. It's
Is this
art.
the Maryland flag level of just so bad it's good, or
It's got a certain je ne sais quoi to it, you know.
oh dear?
I think it's detailed enough that this is its own art style, and you could genuinely put these in like a frame and say to somebody, let me introduce you to this new artiste, and people would buy this.
And I
Yeah,
fully
they call him
like it.
Pexy.
Pexy. Beautiful.
Finally,
He
someone
seems
who
like the
gets it.
sort.
Someone who gets me.
You have also reminded me that Mount Rushmore should have been on my bucket list. I don't know. I haven't thought about Mount Rushmore since I last watched Ben 10. Dear me.
What?
That's a pull.
That's
Okay, as someone who's never watched Ben 10, what the hell? What do you mean?
It comes up. It's part of the series. It's
It's
a
part of the
secret plumber
series?
base. Yeah.
What? I sure, I'll take your word for it.
I'm just
Things
like
I didn't know I
cool
didn't
alien
know.
technology watch. Also Mount Rushmore.
Also, Mount Rushmore is there.
Right, Ollie, 5th round pick.
Okay, let's go. So, what is necessary when you are in the bathroom? And for me, I like something to read. Something enjoyable to read. So my next is in fact a book, which is in itself a piece of art. It's House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name properly. It's a book. It sure is a book, and it is not light reading. It's physically difficult to read because there are parts of it where it you have to rotate the book and go to different. It's literally like a labyrinth in a book for some of it. It's very, very, and it's a really, really good book. And if you like that kind of thing, I would highly recommend it. But I'm just loving the imagery of somebody attempting to use a urinal while reading this book. It would not go well. And yes, this is one that I don't have a picture for you because I am not willing to recreate an entire book. Please. Please.
I'm genuinely wondering what your last pick is going to be for this terrible bathroom, because currently we have a urinal rather than a full-on toilet.
Yes.
We also have no towels or anything
Yes.
like that yet. And if you are going to have a toilet brush, or is it just going to be filthy?
We'll see. You get to find out the fun way.
What
That's
I'm
the
looking
joy of
forward
these
to is that
drafts.
the next thing that Ollie submits is going to be all three of those things in one. So-
You know what's just
Weird
occurred to me,
hotel.
and it does chuckle me up a little bit. Do you remember, Ollie, that I said that we'd had a message through on the pod that somebody asked what gender you were, and you went, exactly. I
Yeah.
love how adding in a urinal just is going to confuse this further, because it's not like
Yes.
that technically gives an answer, but it also doesn't not give an answer.
I
Right.
ever lived to cause confusion.
Continuing the mystery, Jay.
Oh, it's me again. I would like to submit the following. My partner is a big lover of art. They often send me lots of art. And recently they sent me this, and I swear I've seen this somewhere before. It's by an artist whose Insta is Aussie Worldy, and it is so creepy.
That is very fun.
It's
bad?
very...
Sorry.
Oh, go on, sorry.
I was going to say, is it bad that the first thing I think of when I see that shape of the head is of Hollow Knight and Silksong?
Oh, yeah, that is a Silksong-esque. That's somebody painted Hornet red.
It made me think of Nightmare Before Christmas, the kid in the devil mask, because it's similar shape there as well.
Yeah, the cat makes me think, classic Alice in Wonderland.
Mm.
Yeah, but so many teeth. This is just a very unhinged... I don't know. It's unhinged.
It's fantastic. That is very fun.
Cool.
And for our viewers, our listeners out there, it's a man wearing aforementioned red hornet mask / the Nightmare Before Christmas devil mask, lounging in this chair in front of a picture on the wall of the same guy in a red jacket this time, with the biggest cat you've ever seen behind it, with like the creepiest face you've ever seen on it ever. It's fantastic.
The face of the cat's a
don't
bit
want this in my house.
If you've ever seen, I want to say is it Mortal Kombat, the one where it's got the guy with too many teeth who's got the blades out of the backs of his hands? It's like it's his face on a cat.
I know there's the girl with too many teeth.
Am I thinking
in one of them?
Fighter, maybe the bold, like gremlin-y looking, like Gollum with too many teeth. But also,
I honestly
to be fair,
am
the
not
girl with
sure.
too many teeth. This is also true.
But yes,
It
so
very
many
much
teeth.
gives me the Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
Cat with too many
Maybe a
teeth. It's a
slightly
good
creepier
piece.
rendition.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, but like the bad trip version, not the fun trip version.
I do wonder about people who keep really creepy art in their houses. Like, you've got people who they're into more gothic styles. That's one thing. But when you have something that, like, if a child were to come visit, you've given them nightmares by passively hanging this in your living room. Like,
See, I like the idea of, like, imagine you have like a little cupboard, a little airing cupboard or something, and all that's in there is this painting.
Oh
And
no!
you're like, yeah, you can just hang your coats up in there, and they open it. There's nowhere to hang the coat up. It's just this.
Oh god!
That's a power move to someone who enters your house for the first time.
Yeah, setting them up to know what to expect from you from the future. Yeah, I had a like poster of Cthulhu once that was like right at the end of my bed on the wall, which when I got really, really tired, you know how your vision like warps? Does it happen for anyone else when you're super tired? Your vision goes like wibbly wobbly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be lying in bed trying to sleep looking at this picture and the tentacles would be moving because my vision was warping, but it would be like, I don't think I can sleep now because I think that thing might try and kill me. So I should have just moved that much earlier than I did, but good fun.
Seth.
Oh, it's me. It's me. So many choices. I'm just gonna bring it back to, because I've got two now, right? So I'm gonna pick. We'll go with this one. This is one that I think of quite a lot. I think it was brought up in when I was doing my philosophy A level, and we had to do a module on aesthetics. And this was one that was referenced all the time. And I remember my philosophy teachers being like, "Isn't it just beautiful? Doesn't it just make you feel like? Isn't it so emotive?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty nice." I really like it. I love a good sunset. I feel like the sun doesn't get enough praise. Everyone's all big fan of the moon, so I like a good sunset scene. This is a harbour. It's by Claude Lorraine. I think that's how Lorraine. I don't know. It's called A Harbour Landscape at Sunset. I just like a nice skyscape, in particular, like the clouds. I just think it's really nice. That's it. I just think it's really nice. Basically, I don't have
lovely.
fancy things to say about it, I'm afraid.
It's got big boats in it, and I like that. I like boats.
It's giving me Sistine Chapel ceiling. It's that kind of blues and pinks and yellows. It's nice.
Mm.
Plus, it's got boats. It's got ships.
Exactly.
Pretty neat.
And as we know, Ollie like boat.
Me like boat.
Seth, I do know that you like to get shit done.
I very rarely get shit done.
Oh, wow.
On that note of getting ship done, I have managed to find what I would like to draft for my final pick, because I was feeling a bit left out of your brilliant drawings that you guys have all been doing. And so I thought I would find a case where I have attempted to recreate a piece of artwork myself. When I first watched The Prince of Egypt, I went and looked at all the concept art with a friend, and we hopped on a whiteboard drawing app, and I just started trying to recreate it as accurately as I can with a rollerball mouse, which is quite hard to do with a normal mouse, but I felt like I'd done a really good job. And then I kind of butchered it from there. So this is a piece I would like to call a bastardization by Sef. And here it is.
Oh, hell yeah.
As you can see, he is grieving over the death of his son. Moses is in the back with the little teardrop above his head. He's looking kind of worried. The main man himself, of course, drawing a Yu-Gi-Oh card. What do you do when you're expressing your grief?
Classic.
I love the I'm just napping.
Yeah, maybe the kid's not dead, you know? Maybe they're just napping.
I like the little blushies on their cheeks. Beautiful.
That's so good.
This is really well done.
I'll send you the original for reference if you would like.
This is the original now.
Yeah, this has surpassed it.
But I liked where it went. I feel like maybe quite a few pieces of art could be improved with a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Absolutely.
I'm so here for that. More works of art should incorporate Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right, which one of us is going to run the shop?
Yes.
It's not me.
Oh dear.
Oh, we could call the shop "We're Playing with the Big Boys" now, because you know the song from the Prince of Egypt. Because it's a game shop. We're playing.
Oh dearie me.
I think I'm doing that now. That's a great idea.
Jay, give us your pick
quickly.
My final round. I'm just going to be really boring. I'm going to be honest. I'm not entirely satisfied with my last round pick. In part because I had an opportunity to see it in person and I didn't because I didn't get tickets early enough. It's The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. I don't know. When we're thinking famous bits of art, this is kind of it, isn't it? This is probably one of the most famous bits of art by one of the most famous gentlemen out there. And to be honest, the main reason I picked it is because it's probably the piece of art that I've seen the most alternate versions of. Like, I feel like every franchise that has ever been has done their own Last Supper, whether it's Simpsons, Family Guy. I mean, heck, there was that one moment in that zombie film. I can't remember what it's called now. It was on Netflix, but yeah, they did Last Supper as well. It's just Last Supper, isn't it? Oh, and the Da Vinci Code. That was a whole thing.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
That was a whole thing.
That was a whole thing in the Da Vinci Code. That was very entertaining.
I think it's kind
have
of wild
got
how big the Da Vinci Code got. Like, it was
I've got a few
everywhere.
thoughts on The Last Supper, to be honest. Right. So I once went to Milan. I went for a football game. Southampton were playing Inter Milan, so I was like, got tickets. Me and my dad, we went to Milan, and we do what all football hooligans do when they're out in the city, which is you go and look at some art.
Classic.
So we went to see The Last Supper. we got into like the space. You have to go through this like special security system, and then there's like an air purifying zone you have to stand in before you get to go through to the actual thing. And then you go into this room and you look at this wall where the Last Supper is, and it is so faded, like the paint is coming off entirely, and at some point a few hundred years ago they just stuck a door through the middle of it, so part of it's missing. And like, you know, it's this kind of faded mess of a piece of work in the modern era. And the thing that I found really funny is at the other end of the room there is a similar time period, like really well maintained like Easter drawing of the like crucifixion and all sorts, and you're like, okay, so everyone comes here to stare at this faded like mess of a drawing. Like, can you imagine if those two exist in the same afterlife? Just Leo going, more to see mine painted, going, at the other end, that one's still in fucking tact. Look at my work.
Oh, that's so funny.
Like, it's so good.
I was expecting you to go a completely different way with that when you said you had a complaint about it. I thought you were just going to say, like, well, I've had supper since then. It can't possibly be the last.
I was waiting for some rules lawyering to come out. Something like, you couldn't fit that on your fridge, don't be silly. Although fridges are the doorway to the Last Supper, technically. I mean, you know, it's how you keep it.
There you go. You can metaphorically have it on your fridge.
I would also like to comment on this, and they all got their dogs out. I did not notice this before, having looked at this poster before. They've all got their little toes out underneath that table.
You know, I hadn't seen it, and now that I have seen it, I don't think I will ever unsee
it. It's beautiful. I love it. Top tier.
Right, Ollie, your last pick.
Okay, the last pick for the worst bathroom. So you might think that, you know, you towels would be helpful. No, you can drip dry, suffer. Toilet brush? We don't actually have a toilet here, so we don't need a toilet brush. We just have a urinal, and that's going to be fine. We don't need a toilet. That's fine. Nobody poops in real life anyway. But what we do need is something to set the vibe of this toilet. So my last and final piece of art is going to be Saturn Devouring His Son by De Goya.
Oh my god.
So I will send both my version of the art and the actual art into the chat. So fun fact about this piece of art is that it is not actually called Saturn Devouring His Son, because they found this in De Goya's house after he had died, and it takes up like an entire wall, and it did not have any context for what it was, so people looked at it and went, it's maybe Saturn Devouring His Son, because it's basically some absolutely insane looking guy with a very long white hair and beard absolutely just chomping on this regular sized human. It's terrifying, and like the fact that they only found out after he died and like have no idea of what it's meant to be is makes it worse. So if you didn't need to poop before you went to the bathroom, you certainly do now, and even better, there is nowhere to poop, because this is in fact the worst bathroom.
Touche, you've tied that up very nicely.
But yeah, it's
the
all
eyes.
Just like, it's the eyes, it's the mouth, it's the fact that he is so disproportional. Like everything is like stretched and squished in strange ways, and it's so fucking creepy. And I love it to pieces. It is genuinely one of my favourite pieces of art.
Right, this is what's going in the cupboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because when you said something to set the mood, I was like, I bet you it's going to be something slightly horrifying, maybe like Hieronymus Bosch. And then you chuck this out there, and I'm like, no, that's the one. That's the one.
I do love a bit of Hieronymus Bosch, but I feel like Hieronymus Bosch is just too fascinating. I want to look at Hieronymus Bosch's work. I don't want to look at this. What the hell? But yeah, Saturn Devouring His Son by De Goya. Top tier.
Well, to round us out for the art draft, we have one more of my picks. So, what number do we want? Do we want number 4, number 5, or number 6?
We already had number 5.
Oh, sorry. Number 4 or number 6? I'm being an idiot. Jay.
Let's go number 6.
Number 6 it is. Okay.
What have you got for us?
love
Yeah!
it.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Island heads.
For all that you've said, Pex, these are all instantly recognizable
Yeah.
for what
Also-
for what they're inspired by.
The one facing to the left there, that's a really well done side profile of the Easter Island head. That's awesome.
Oh, you're too kind. I called this Easter Eyesore.
The one on the right is also giving off faint, handsome Squidward vibes. I don't know if anyone else is getting that.
I might see. I'm going
yeah.
to have to see if I can get all of these printed on stickers for my laptop.
Yeah. Oh my god, if you find a way, please.
I need to charge
please
commissions
do me
at this
some as
point,
well.
Seth.
Oh,
What can I say?
no.
I'm an art thief.
Do you know what we need to do? Do you know when you get porcelain and they do the light blue penwork on porcelain? If we could get this printed onto like
Oh my
a set of
goodness.
porcelain teacups or a teapot.
You'd have a whole
Please.
set.
That would be so good. Please, I
Yep,
beg of you.
as mentioned, these will all be up on our socials. Whoever it is who's going to be running that, I think it's Seth. I think Seth may have been voluntold.
Yeah, that
And also they are all available in the video version of the podcast, so you can always check this out on our YouTube as well.
Just imagine, right? You've got your cup of tea in one of these beautiful like mugs, cups, china cups, and you sat at your coffee table, and what are you reading? You're reading Mangled by Time, The Life and Times.
Oh, you know, I've just
Beautiful.
realised though, the Easter Island head one, it's the perfect shape and orientation that you could turn it into like a printing stamp and have them repeat in kind of like a dogtooth pattern.
Oh my goodness, that would be so good.
That would
Oh,
be
it's like
so
an Easter
Killed me
egg.
with that one, Seth. Oh, I need that as a
Incredible.
GIF.
Y'all
I'm sure
have
that
got
would
to
be
go to the
amazing.
YouTube video to see this. It's so good.
Oh,
There are little details in there that you might pick up on a second or third rewatch. I particularly like the way that the mock-up has put the name of the author folded over the edge of the book. I particularly like
Of
that.
course.
oh.
I love it. 10 out of 10.
I think that makes it time for us to wrap up the boards. And then we can get on to the business of next week's episode. So the picks for this week, I will go first. My Pex picks were Wanderer on a Sea of Fuck You, He Sphinx, This Is Art, The Angel of the Norfolk, Christo Christ Oh Christ, Mount Rushdraw, and Easter Eyesore. Ollie.
Beautiful. My terrible, terrible bathroom is Fountain by Marcel Duchamp, Woman in a Tub by Degas, Not to be Reproduced by René Magritte, An Oak Tree by Michael Craig Martin, House of Leaves, the book by Mark Z. Danielowski, and Saturn Devouring His Son by De Goya.
Jay.
My picks were an ode to TikTok art trends. Artist was myself. Vanta Black Paint, not by Anish Kapoor, as it turns out. The Great Wave of Kanagawa. Untitled Bacchus. Aussie Worldy, which is the artist, but look up any of their works and you'll get the gist. And The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
And Seth.
And I went for A Monk at Sea by Caspar David Friedrich, A Shrinking World by Jacob Van Loon, Cuja's Codpiece, I can't even say it, by Yoshitaka Romano, Light and Colour and All the Other Words by Turner. Pex, you've just really helpfully written Sunset.
I couldn't remember the name.
It was a Claude Lorraine painting. I've closed the name of it. I'm not going to remember. And then finally, a bastardization by myself.
So those are all of our lists. Please do vote for your favourites in the comments and tell us your favourite of the various different pictures you've seen. If you've watched the videos of these, we would really love to know if we should turn any of these into stickers that you can buy. Next week's episode, I believe, is going to be chosen for us by Sef.
I was thinking about all of our beautiful art pieces, and when we talked about having one of them in the cupboard and making a kind of horrifying impression on guests, I was thinking, what would be the worst thing to bring to a night, to like a dinner party? The worst things to bring to a dinner party. That's what we're drafting next week.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, do these have to be things? Like physical objects?
I'll leave it pretty broad and open to interpretation. I'm no rules lawyer.
Fabulous, thank you.
I will not be inviting my family to listen to next week's. I
would say let's keep
Okay.
it PG, but that's not going to happen, is it?
Well, we've got all of those terrible things for a dinner party for next week. Thank you so much for listening to. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I cannot words.
It's been a long
You've got this. I
session.
believe in you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Quite Drafty Podcast. If you liked it, please do all of those good things like, follow, share, tell a friend. And if you did not like it, please draw a crude image and post it through your nearest Greg's. If you live in another country, that might be quite a trip, but
it would
it's
be
nearest
worth
Greg.
it.
yeah,
Greg's.
do it anyway. Thank you very much for listening. Join us next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Oh my goodness, I lost the fucking will to live by the end of that.